Hello students, good day. In today's session we are going to learn how to create series using scalar value and mathematical expressions. We can pass a scalar value to data argument of series. This value shall be repeated to match the length of the index. Okay, so this is the example PD dot series method, and 5 is a constant value here, scalar or constant value. So this can be a numerical constant or it can be a string constant. Okay, so this can be a number or it is a group of characters, and depends upon the index length, this number will be repeated. Okay, so here we have a length of 4 elements in the list, so this 5 will be repeated 4 times. Okay, so this is the way we have to pass a scalar value to the series method. Let's see this example here. We have first line we are importing a pandas module, and I am calling the series method here, and this returns a series that is assigned to series 1 object. Okay, so pd.series I am using a float value, so instead of a integer value I am using a float value here, and I am giving the index as 1 2 3 4. Okay, so let's run this program. So this 5.3 will be repeated 4 times. Okay, so you can also pass an integer value, and we can also pass string value. Okay, so let's see, I am passing a string value now. Okay, so here hi will be repeated 4 times. Okay, so instead of this one I am changing the index to some names, so it will be like greeting someone. Okay, so I am passing only 3 elements in this list now, and the constant is here string constant, that is hi. Okay, so Nina hi, Kiran hi, Tilak hi. Right, so this is the way we can give index value, we can give string constant in this scalar value. Okay, and what if the index is empty? So if you don't pass the index value, what will happen? Okay, let's run this one. So as you can see, you will get only 1 times. Okay, as there is no index, so your scalar value is repeated only once. Okay, so in this way we can give the scalar values. Okay, so in the next example, the next slide we are going to learn how to create a series using the mathematical expression. Okay, so instead of this data we are going to pass some mathematical expressions. So here you can see p.series a plus b. Okay, so this is the expression here. So this is not a ND array list or something else. We are passing some, we are giving some expressions, calculations. Okay, so we can also use the mathematical expressions in this series method. So let's see the example. Okay, so this is my method, this is my program. So here I am using import, I am using 2 modules, pandas modules and numpy modules. Okay, so first A is my array, so using this array method I am creating an array with 4 elements 5, 10, 15 and 20, and B is another array, and this contains values 10. Okay, and I am calling the series method a plus b. Okay, so here what is a? 5, 10, 15, 20, this is the array, and b is another array. Okay, so as you know, we can add 2 arrays. The vectorized operation can be possible in arrays. So I am using a plus b, and the index is 1 2 3 4. Okay, and at last I am printing this series. So you can see this here 15, 20, 25 and 30. Okay, so 10 is added to all the elements of A. Okay, so in this way also you can pass, you can give some mathematical expressions here. So instead of this A plus B, you can do any operators. So I am using BA, that is B to the power of A. Okay. So this gives the result. Okay, so for the index I am using just 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, 1 2 3 4. Right, so we know we have methods also. Okay, we have np dot add or np dot multiply. We have the methods, right? So we can use these methods also, right? Either you can give the expressions or you can use any functions over here. Okay. This gives the same result. Okay, so this is the example. Okay, so this is my another program. Here I have only one array, okay, which has the values 5, 10, 15 and 20. So when you see this series method, a divided by 2 is my data and index is a. Okay, so all the values of a will be divided by 2 and that is the data here, and the index values are 5, 10, 15 and 20. Okay, so let's run this one. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20 is my index. So the divided by 2, 5 divided by 2, 2.5, 5, and then 15 divided by 2, 7.5. So this is the data here. So in this way also we can pass values. We can give some expressions. Okay, so let's move on to the next program. Okay. So this is my next program. Okay, so here I am using a function called square function. So pandas module, numpy module, and I have only two arrays a and b. Okay, so okay, there is no need for this array. Okay, I have only one array a and I am finding the squares of a array. Okay, and the indexes I am using the range function. Okay, so range 10 to 15, 10 to 14. So you will get the values 10, 11, 12 and then 13, 4 values. Okay, so I am calling the square function here. So we know a NumPy module has so many built-in methods, mathematical methods, square, square root, sine, cos, average, min, max. We have so many values. Okay, so many functions. So we can make use of this function here. Okay, so 10, 11, 12, 13 is my index and 25. Okay, so that is 5 square of 5, square of 10, 15 and then 20. Okay, right. And here what I am going to use, I am going to use a max function. Okay, so np dot max of 7. Okay, so that means we are going to find the maximum value in this list. So what is the maximum value here? 20 is my maximum value. So 20 will be returned here. So 20 comma index equals to range of 10 comma 14. So 20 is a scalar value here. So 20 will be repeated 4 times. Okay. Okay, so we are getting the scalar value from the NumPy method. Okay, right. And my next function, okay, go to the next slide. So missing values. Okay, so in certain situations we need to create a series object for which size is defined but some elements or data are missing. So let's say we have we are collecting marks of students. We know the class contains some 15 students. Okay, so we know the marks of only some 13 to 14 students. Okay, so remaining mark I don't know. So in that place we can replace that with NaN. So NaN means not a number. Okay, so it's like same as null value in MySQL. Right, so NaN is a NumPy constant, so we can use it with np.nan. Right, so this program demonstrates that one. So we have two modules and pd.series. We have some values, but few values we are not sure about. So I am using np.nan. Okay, here also np.nan. And if you run this program, so instead of this number, it will be printed as nan. Okay, so later on we can find this value and replace these values also. We know the series is data mutable. Okay, so series data is mutable. We can change the data later on. Okay, so if while creating the series, if you don't know the values, you can replace it with NaN values. Okay, so not a number values. Right, so in this class we learned how to create a series with mathematical expressions and then a scalar value and how to replace a not a number constant here. Okay, so that's all about today's class. Thank you.